Okay, welcome to part B. This is the middle section, and this is the section where you're going to be interacting with your community and asking your community and their local area about their place and their attitude or perception about their place. So you're going to be you're going to be collecting or surveying and collating and collecting data. So just again, it's me here, and I've also got with me. And
Cleo.
Good, I've got Kai and Cleo with me, so they're going to be helping us go through it as much as they can. All right, shh. All right, so this is the survey that you're going to be filling out. You will have got this survey in the notification, and you've actually got to survey 5 people. Now, that means you've got to print this survey 5 times. You're going to have a link to the survey on your Google Classroom, on your Google Drive. You'll have it in your email. So accessing it's not going to be a problem, but you've got to print it out 5 times in order to do it properly. And what you're going to be looking at here, and the way I'm going to suggest you do it, is that every time you do this survey, is you read out this little section here. So, hello, my name is Simon. I'm a student at Aquinas. So, hello, my name is Sophie. Or hello, my name is.
Cleo.
Or.
Kai.
And would I be able to survey you as part of our Year 7 geography assignment about a local suburb? So it just gives people an idea about what they're doing. So you're going to be asking them how long they've lived there, how they feel the accessibility is, and then these 3 questions, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, they're comparing what they think, their perception of their suburb to the rest of Sydney. Now, this is their perception. There's no real right or wrong answer. If they feel that it's above the average or below the average, then that is fine. It is how they feel. And there's a whole range of factors, and we'll talk about why their perception might be different, but that's not something that we're going to look at now. What they'll do is they will complete this survey. And my suggestion to you would be that you give them the survey and they fill it out. And when they fill it out, you'll end up with 5 of these surveys. So you can see here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now when I got these done, I gave them out. So you can see here, this one here, someone did in highlighter, this one's in red pen, this one's in blue pen, and I think these 2 are in black pen. So you'll get them done, and if you give them a pen, that's fine. If not, then that's fine. But the main thing you need to be careful of here is this one here. Make sure that the surveys are filled out correctly. If they've missed a question or they've answered 2 things for one, let's say for this one they've answered this and they've circled 2 here, well then that's not a valid survey. So you're going to have to do that one again. Anyway, you'll get to a point where you've got these 5 done, and the next thing you've got to do is you've got to collate. And what we mean when we say collate is you've got to count and tally up the result. The easiest way to tally up the results is to just have your 5 surveys here and go through each of them. And for each of those, just create a little pile. So if you're doing the first one, and you're looking at how long people have lived there, then you just do, the 1 to 4 here, and the 5 to 10, and the next one there, and the next one there, and the next one there, and you might have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or so on. But if you just do, and for every question, you just put them in a little pile, and then you count them once you've done every question, and then you start again. So I think there were 7 questions all up, so you're going to have to do this process 7 times. When you do it, every time you do it, and I'd be doing this in pencil to start with, but this is where you collate your data. So you find out how long people have lived there, and then you do the counting in this one, and then you do the counting this. So you're right, there are 7 questions that you're going to do. So you're going to do that collating process 7 times to work out all of these numbers here, because this is the numbers, or this is the data that you've got in your survey. All right, once you've got your data done, once you've done your survey, and I can actually see here I haven't put in the number there, so I needed to just put in my 5 there. Whoop. And I needed to put in my suburb, so the suburb I did was Cronulla. And the last thing you've got to do is you've got to turn this into this. You've got to create a graph. So you can see here up the side is up the vertical axis are the numbers, and along the bottom, along the horizontal axis, are my variables. So my 1 to 5, you can see I have 1. So there's my 1 I've graphed. My 6 to 10 here, I had 3, so I've gone up 3. Whoop, I've gone up 3. I didn't have any 11 to 15, so there's nothing there. And I have 1, 16 to 20, which is there, and I didn't have any 20 plus. And you're going to do that for all 7. You're going to graph all 7 answers or selections from the survey. So you've got to go down and do it, graph them all. Now I've done them all in different colours. If you want to do it that way, you can. If you want to do them all in one colour, that is also fine. Okay, that's bringing us to the end of part B. So we finished with part B. Well, yeah, if you've been able to survey 5 people and the surveys look good and they've been filled out correctly, and you've collated it and you've graphed it, then you are doing a really great job. You're finished with part B and you're going to be moving on to part C, the last part of the assessment task. The last part C, I'll probably have to break up into 2 videos like I did for the first one. But if you're at this point and you've been keeping track, you're doing a great job. So we'll see you for the last sections on part C. All right.